lost 2 majors in the same month. Cutting corners made it worse, fucking around with unfuck. The trap lead, Cooper flag made the white jump. When the plug got knocked, I started giving fronts.
Ever since Lindsay Clancy has been on trial, there has been a surge of women all over social media rallying behind this woman, showing her all types of empathy, sympathy, and whatever else words you want to affix to that. Basically, saying it's not entirely her fault that she strangled her children to death, but it's actually the man's fault. Well, not only did they basically give her $1 million to help her fight, they've come into camaraderie dressing in all pink to support the damsel in distress. I got a clip I want to play for y'all. It's an update on what they are currently doing with this trial. And we're going to talk about it just because we can.
Of all days, in my opinion, of the Lindsay Clancy trial. And it happened on a day when all the women are outside in their pink supporting Lindsay Clancy. Huh? It comes out today, the chaplain gets on the stand, totally crossed boundaries by seeing Lindsay Clancy 200 times after she left the hospital, going up to the state hospital to visit Lindsay Clancy when she's a chaplain that works for Brigham Women's. Highly inappropriate. Got on the stand and lied about Lindsay telling her she was hearing these voices, but never put it in her notes. Ever. Never put nothing in her notes about Lindsay grieving her children. Then we find out today that Lindsay is using her exercise bands in the state hospital, the yellow ones, working out with those exercise bands and trying to get Social Security. And telling the chaplain, I hope I get to walk again because I deserve it. Is this not manipulation? Is this not someone who has a personality disorder? Right? And then the bombshell we've all been waiting for. Why is court having an abrupt recess? What is going on? They dropped the jury instructions motion. And Kevin Reddington gets up there and says, I ask you to put the instructions down to involuntary manslaughter, not on the basis of the hearing voices, because that's not going to work. We're not going to win there. But on the basis that she was over medicated and that caused her to kill her children. She was intoxicated, not psychotic, but intoxicated, and that altered her thinking. Ellaville, Valium. And we already had the forensic toxicologist get on the stand and they read her lab work out. Everything was therapeutic with slightly elevated Seroquel. Now we thought they were going with did she try to kill herself with those meds? And that was their only, oh no, the prosecution smoked this case. They put that up there because they knew they had overwhelming evidence. And if he ever tries to come with the meds, altered the chemistry of her brain, making her kill those kids, but they already had it on the record, what was in that blood. And the combination of Elavil, Lamictal, Trazodone, Valium, and Seroquel does not turn you into a killer.
But somehow, some way, you bastards in the comment section are still trying to empathize with her.
How dare you?
Doing everything in your feeble minds to rationalize someone going out of their way, not only to unalive their children, but based off of what I'm listening to, you're trying to paint this picture as if the medication is to blame. You're trying to blame it on this. You're trying to blame it on that. Ma'am, you intentionally did that, and we probably will never really know the actual answer behind it because you're trying to hide behind pharmaceuticals and this placebo that you're throwing out here to get everybody on your side because you're a woman, it's absolutely fucking horrible.
And you kill your 3 children. It has showed over the course of this that Lindsay is manipulative. She planned this out.
Exactly what I
She
said.
killed her kids. And she was not psychotic. And that's why her defense attorney tried to get the charges dropped a couple days ago. That didn't work. So now today it's like, how about involuntary manslaughter? Because he knows he cannot prove that she was psychotic because no one ever heard it but the people working with him, Zizel and the chaplain. The chaplain should be ashamed to get up there and tell those lies. For all the women, Lindsay is us. No, she ain't us. And a lot of you need evaluations out there supporting a sociopath who killed her kids. No Lindsay's face is on your t-shirts. What about the 3 children that got strangled to death? Calling us crazy, the people who were like, no, this woman needs to go to prison for life. She killed those kids. She's in the prison getting her hair done, in the state hospital, being the queen bee, rolling up in there. Yeah, I'm famous, enjoying all the attention. Never once cried or said anything about those kids, and still using the exercise bands and trying to get Social Security. What?
Yeah. To anybody who watches this video, I want you to really, really let that sink in. I already knew people lied on the stand. Don't nobody give a damn about the oath. Don't nobody give a damn about putting their hand on the Bible and telling the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. That went out the window ages ago. There's thousands and thousands of people who should be held in contempt, and they probably never will be. But the fact that this woman tried to, to me, this is what it looked like. She had enough of the kids. She probably had enough of her husband. And this is her way of being petty towards him. Thought she was going to take herself out. It didn't work out. Probably even did that with the intentions on never having to work again, and had every intentions on collecting a paycheck while also getting rid of her kids in the process. But she's masking it behind she went crazy and cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That didn't happen. Y'all dumbasses are so man-hating, like you're fueled with such vitriol towards hating men that you don't give a damn if she was wrong or not. You just feel like you need to stand by her side. And like this woman said, y'all need to be examined. Your heads need to be examined. Manslaughter. I think the hell not. And now we got a whole nother situation with another woman who just unalived her kids. And I guess y'all going to try to defend her too. Like her slitting her children's throats had something to do with the man too, huh? Gotcha.